Here we are with an update on the garden. It's May 16th, and we just tilled up the potatoes a couple of days ago. These are the red potatoes, and these are the Yukon Gold. Here's our garlic and onions, carrots, cauliflower, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. So sweet peas or peas, starting to get flowers on them. Just after a couple days of rain, we got a lot of growth out of the peas. Our red burgundy beans, a couple pepper plants that I picked up over the weekend. There's a red and orange and a super red. One heirloom tomato that I was gonna purchase, but I ended up not buying it, so picked it up this weekend. It's Mr. Stripey. I haven't seen too many heirloom tomatoes, but Bonnie's now got them out on the market, and the rest of my tomatoes should be here by this weekend for planting. All the small seedlings that you see, these are the 3 or 4 tomato beds. These are all marigolds that I planted in hopes to combat many of the pests that come along with tomatoes. The spinach is looking really good. Lettuce, we need to get in there and thin the lettuce out because some of it started to set seed. Or Swiss chard. There's another kind of lettuce right here. I'm probably going to pull the majority of this today. 2 different varieties of corn. This is regular sweet corn, and so is this, and this is an early variety of corn. Our patty pan squash have come up. A lot of these seeds I just threw right in the ground because they're going to be moved over to where you see the weed fabric back here, so I can let them grow and run. The patty pans are going to stay here because they're relatively small squash. Here we have some cantaloupe and some regular yellow squash, and I threw some watermelon seeds down just to get them started. They're doing really well, and these are the tomato beds. So that bed over there is going to be peppers. This may be tomatillo bed, and some other peppers that I have. So I've got 3 big beds for the tomatoes to grow in, and the heirloom tomatoes that I bought, they say can grow as high as 8 feet tall, so we'll see. The herbs, I bought 2 herb plants. One just because the cilantro was on clearance. It looked pretty sick in the store, and I figured I could bring it home and revive it. And the rosemary, I planted some rosemary seeds, and I haven't seen any of it come up at all. This is Greek oregano, and this is 2 types of basil. And over there we have sage and parsley. And these are mostly the herbs that I seem to buy the most at the store, and they're so expensive now. Here's the strawberry plants. I put some hay down. I got a couple of bales of hay to lay down for the watermelon and the squash, and then eventually the pumpkins when I plant them. I'm not going to put them in the ground until probably mid-July because they take about 90 to 110 days to fruit. And here's our beans. Got flowers in the back and more beans. In the back of almost all the beds, I planted flower seeds. I don't know if you can see them, and since I have now forgotten what I planted, but they seem to be doing really well. There's a couple morning glories I'm hoping I can train to grow up on this fence. Over here back in the corner, got a bunch more. Again, I don't remember what's growing. Those are bulbs, summer bulbs. a lot of this stuff has just taken off in like the past week or two. Again, there's more flowers back there. I mean, just tons of stuff. Poppies, lupine, hollyhocks. Here's some zinnias that we planted. They're my husband's favorite, so always have to put those in the ground. So that is the lasagna sheet garden update for May 16th. See you next time.